Hello and welcome back, everybody, to our duplicate dystopia, our 3-shot, 1-shot of Vampire the Masquerade Nightrunners, with this lovely coterie that has been forced together. Yay! I'm so sad it's our last episode. Maybe. But before we get started, because I know my coterie is dying to get into it. We have to go over the safety stuff first, because that stuff is important. So, Vampire the Masquerade is rated M for mature audiences. It depicts themes such as suicide, violence, death, body horror, forced actions, and other much taboo things that are involved in it, as well as everything that is intact in Cyberpunk Red. It's a horrible place and a horrible world. But if you are feeling uncomfortable at any point in time, please feel free to skip past or take breaks if you need to. I have been informed of all of my players' lines and veils, and they have been informed of mine, as we want a comfortable table when playing. That being said, while you might not agree with the characters' actions, please do not hold it against the players. They're all lovely individuals, I promise you. But with that being said, we are going to go ahead and do our extra XP that I love to do at the beginning of the game, and the coterie has chosen to take the cuddle deal off camera. And their 3 words that encompass the word of the day, which begins with the letter A, is manifestation, transformation, and change. So we're going to go ahead and start with Doctor. What are your 2 guesses?
All right. Okay. I'm going to go for ascension. Is that okay? Cuddle, you're killing me. Actualization.
No, but that's a really good one. Isidora?
Adaptation.
Congratulations! You all get 5 XP! You may, thank your lovely Sabbat Bishop Priest for the evening for that one. Adaptation is the word of the day. Adaptation. It is the action or process of adapting to one's surroundings. He quickly adapted his skills to make him successful when adapting to the new environment. Adaptation. For humans in this new age, it transcends mere surreal environments, and it embodies a ruthless pursuit of identity and engaging in technology mixed with evolution. As society melds with the advanced cybernetics, kind find themselves navigating the landscapes of this metropolis and dystopia and digital environment. Adaptation. An influential word for Kindred, though, in these upcoming nights. It is a complex action that they deal with in their ever-evolving world that bleeds with their ancient bloodlines. Hyperactive cybernetics that seem to meld within and hiding, bringing out that darker side that is no longer held by the lingering world of darkness. Lights illuminate the streets, showing off all the horrors that really do take to this, with the surrealness of the digital age and the jock heads, crystal heads, and other horrible things that lie in there of mega corporations, with the rise of kinds increasing, encroaching technology. Advancements have never been easier. Adaptation is not just a word, easily forgotten for Kindred in these nights. No, it's a word needed for survival. So let's find out how good our coterie is at adapting. Where we last left off, there was an ear-screeching hiss and the sound of a cybernetic coffin hatch opening. All of your eyes burst open to the dysphoria that is around you in this room. A warning light, yellow, bright, flashing. Your bodies feel heavy as you move, adjusting slowly. Frost seems to linger on your bodies as well. Looking around, you can see some sort of machine and some small heart monitors in the corner. And amongst this chaos, before you guys get out of your coffins, I need you all to do me some things. I need our dear doctor and Hex. Please take 1 aggravated damage. Isadora and Jane, you will be taking 2 aggravated damage. And I need 3 rouse checks from all of you. And Isadora, I'm going to need a composure and resolve specifically from you.
1 success.
2 successes for me.
4 successes.
1 success.
As you all move, Isadora, you don't panic. You don't. As you jolt out of this coffin, you can all feel wires that are connected to your cybernetics and on top of you, but there's a specific new thing that is added to you, replacing something very valuable on your forehead. You go to let out a panic scream, but you catch yourself through the ear-shattering lights that are flickering off, and you realize your eye is gone and replaced with something else. The rest of you, as you pull yourself out amongst the chaos, you're ripping off wires from yourself. You can feel your blood beginning to move and heating up, and the frost slowly coming off of you.
Where the fuck are we?
I'm gonna look around.
As you look around, it's not that hard to see the room that you are in. It seems to be small, squared. For you, we'll say intelligence and academics, or intelligence and science or medical, whichever one is higher for you. Isadora,
Okay.
As you're getting up, I want you to add something new to your sheet as you're kind of stumbling and the ear-shattering screams that are in your ear going off from the siren. I want you to add a new cybernetics, and I'm going to send you the stats for this cybernetics right now.
I had 3 successes.
With 3 successes, 3, you are able to determine that this is some sort of lab area that you guys are in. You can see it is a small square room, and there are, of course, the coffins that are lined up with what looks like to be your guys' heart monitors on them. The ceiling and the roof is quite high, arched way. It's very clean. You can smell or feel the chlorine and the cleaner in the air and the dry blood that would be on you, but has definitely been forcefully cleaned up. So it feels like you guys are in a lab.
Okay.
I-
Heart
I don't.
monitor.
Yeah,
monitor.
that's a bit fucking useless for us, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be staring at my heart monitor because if I see a fucking pulse, I'm panicking.
I'm unplugging myself.
Can I rouse the blood and pop feral weapons?
Oh, you may definitely arouse your blood and pop feral weapons. Go right ahead.
Success. And the moment he does, he is going to begin to rip the fuck out of his chamber, his coffin, his whatever the fuck he's lying in, and throw it against the fucking wall. Fuck these guys.
Fuck these
Doing
guys.
that?
Yep, go ahead.
You're being very
Oh,
loud.
while
and
Wolverine's doing
Let them
that,
fucking
I'm going
come.
to check for my knife, or if they took it.
Okay, well, as Wolverine is doing that, go ahead and do your strength and brawl. Alright. I'll say
I
strength
also
and brawl.
roused from my strength. And it was a success too.
Praise be the blood. Mother has blessed her followers. Hmm.
You know,
Tin
for a
foil
moment, it
hat.
looked like I was going to say something to Isadora, and I just stopped myself, and I look for my knife to see if they took away my weapons.
You feel on you as you're patting away, your knife is still there. Thank goodness. Thank fucking goodness.
Tinfoil hat wise, I'm trying to piece together the scene because there's a lot of shit happening. This asshole's going nutty and throwing shit. That one's laughing in a way that is disquieting even for myself. And I don't know what the doctor's doing, but sure. Tinfoil hat wise, can I try to piece together what in the scene is a pattern?
Intelligence and academics for you. Hex, sorry, I did not hear what you got on your rolls. I know you did a success.
Oh, I got 8 successes, yes.
8 successes. Perfect. Okay. Well, as you are doing that, Isadora, go ahead and do a wits and awareness as Hex, you take this coffin and you take it and you are grabbing the wires, wrapping them around your claws, and with such ferocity and anger, you are whipping it towards the wall. You don't even just hit your own coffin, you end up knocking over and almost hitting your doctor companion for right now, as well as she quickly dodges and it smashes into the heart monitors and everything else and starts a little small fire in the background.
Just a one.
Just a one?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a 1 success for myself as well.
Well, for your one
But,
success... go ahead.
Do you think I could burn a willpower? Let's see. Okay, that brings it up to 2 successes.
2 successes? With 2 successes, the only thing that you can think of is Arizaka. But, I mean, evil mega corporation, everybody just assumes Arizaka, right? So, this feels like something Arizaka would do, right?
These Arasaka bastards! Like, you're just gonna hear Jane just in the corner, just, Corpo, guns!
Of fucking course.
Well,
Isadora,
Let this
you
motherfucker
don't-
burn.
Yeah, Isadora, you hear
Preferably with us
nothing.
not in it.
Isadora,
Hax is
you
just
think-
walking towards the door.
Yeah, Isidora, you think you
Let
hear voices as Hex is kind of walking towards the door that is very much shut with a code.
Bad idea.
I'm good at
Bad
pattern
idea.
recognition.
Yeah. Great.
I'm also still hooked up.
All right, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm gonna go on get her out of the pod.
what
Easy peasy.
if they're doing that with my rudimentary hacking or my rudimentary technology, can I attempt to, I don't know, hack this thing with whatever laying around?
You can. You can try.
Okay.
So
Yeah, just a good
We'll
old
say-
attempt.
we'll say stamina and technology, since there's a lot going on. As Hex, you're making your way to the door. You go over to the door, and
Yeah.
what do you do as you see Doc
Does
making their way?
the good doctor tell me they're going to try to hack the door? Because if not, I'm going to try and rip it off the hinges.
Not necessarily. So what you will see is me go over and like go to press a button, but I won't stop you from ripping the door off. If that makes sense. If it's
I am
easier.
going to attempt to rip the door off.
Strength and brawl. And Isadora, you successfully get Jane out of the wires. Not that hard. Isadora, or Jane, though you do notice something weird on Isadora. There looks like there's a robotic eye that has been attached to her forehead, and it's red, and it's going back and forth really fast.
As she's undoing me, I'm gonna kind of climb into her arms bridle style, just scoot in there, lift up her bandana, just peek under there, they did some shit to you. I don't think that's normal.
It is absolutely not normal, but I think it will be for the better. After all, few things are touched by the mother or her image that could not be improved.
You know?
I would like to look at that whenever I figure this part out.
As long as you're happy with it.
Oh, I'm very happy. If it does what I think it feels like it should, this will come in handy. But in the meantime, are you still hungry? Do you feel all right? How are your hands? After touching
Oh, yeah.
the data fish.
The data fish, yes. I'm going to look at, I'm gonna try to look in the reflection of the pod.
Yeah, the one that's not broken and burning off in the corner. You look over really quick and you do see that your lips are ashed and gone, and your hand where you touched it is quite inflamed and as if black and melted away slowly. It doesn't look like it's spreading, though.
Looking for blood bags.
Well,
But, Jane, you look like you need help. Please let me help you. I'm gonna pop off.
It's like, well, I'm looking for blood if there's any in the pods, but if you're willing to help, I'm willing to take the help.
Of course I'm willing to help. Where do you prefer to drink?
That's a rather personal question. I'll just, if you just want to, I don't know, waterfall it into my mouth, that way I'm not,
The blood is a sacred gift. I would not dare expose it so humanely. You're not a college student. You're a gift from the mother.
Yes, as they are having that conversation. Hex, what did you get?
8 successes again.
8 successes.
Uh,
Doctor, what did you get on your technology roll?
So I got a messy crit with a 7. Sorry, 6. Messy crit 6.
Holy crap! It's baby, by God's grace of you, Isadora, and them talking about, the thing they're not supposed to be doing over there as you're pressing random buttons, and maybe it's because Hex hits the door so hard and it jolts your hand. You press a random arrayment of keys and the door quickly opens, Hex, leaving a dent in it. And standing in front of you are two men with what seems like they have guns. They will aim, they will take fire. And since you are all kind of shocked for a moment, you two are right there, they will go first. So, dexterity and athletics from Doctor and Hex as this is going on to see if you are able to dodge their rolls, which I have already made for them.
I have rapid reflexes. Will I get anything for dodging?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Add that to your pool.
So, instead of dodging, I would like to instead activate toughness.
All right.
Success in that roll as well.
All right. Perfect.
And yeah, Hex will take these shots.
Okay.
I got another messy crit. 6.
6.
But both on a blood
Okay.
die.
Well, these men are dressed in what looks like, for you, Doctor, laboratory, bio, some sort of mask and everything. As they hold out these guns and they aim and they take fire, Hex, as they shoot at you with your toughness, it almost bounces off of you. Or maybe it's because they were shocked that the door opened. One of them misses completely as they're trying to aim for poor Doctor, and you move like lightning. Bullets flying past you, spraying off of you, and spraying off of Hex at the same time. One goes past Isidore's head, and the other goes past Jane's head as well, hitting what looks like those coffins behind you as well.
I beg your finest pardon. I'm sorry, Jane. I think I need to punish someone with the gift of the mother before I can grant you your meal. Could I go ahead and just right off the bat cuddle use your gift you gave me? Can I lock eyes with these bastards and use this wonderful gift of the synopsis gaze?
You may use that, but we will let Hex go first and Doctor go first as they are next, and then Isadora, and then Jane, as Jane is in your arms. So, Hex, what would you like to do first?
I would like for Hex to claw upwards under one of their jaws and just rip it from their face.
Strength and brawl, I lied.
Okay.
Doctor,
My specialty come in?
your specialty does come in.
I'm going to whip out my knife, and I'm going to go for the other one, and my plan is to stab him in the mouth.
Okay. Dexterity and melee for you. Isadora, we want to activate this new, lovely ability. Synopsis gaze. Would you like to read what it does?
Yes, I would.
may.
Synopsis gaze, a highly unstable experimental cybernetic that allows the user to quick hack the black wall, enabling rogue AIs to attack their opponent. This cybernetic can only be used once per session, and the user must be making eye contact with the target before activating. Upon activation, 3 rolls must be done for the highly unstable cyberware: the storyteller, the user, and the target. Each rolls a d10 to set the success difficulty of the unstable cybernetic. Then both the opponent and user makes a willpower check. The target must be able to pass the willpower check set by the success rate of the d10 roll to not be affected by this cyberware. If the opponent fails the check, they take aggravated damage for each cyber enhancement augmented to their body, rendering their cybernetics completely useless after this encounter. But this cyber enhancement does not come without drawbacks. The user must also pass a willpower check. The user's willpower check must be higher than their opponent's check to not suffer the same aggravated damage as their target. The user must also take damage even if the target passes their willpower check set by the d10 if the user's willpower is lower than the target's roll.
Alright, let's go then. Let's see. So I will need your willpower check versus one of these guys' willpower check. Hex, what did you get?
I broke the game. 12 critical.
Goddamn. Doctor?
Better than me.
Gangrel gonna gangrel.
I got a normal 4.
A normal 4.
That is I rolled a 9 on the dice. So that's a total of 14.
Perfect. So this is how this scene plays out. Hex, whatever God, Grace, Corpo, Arazaka scum this is, you charge. You're like lightning. You are on top of it. Your claws jab right up into that rubber metal suit with that mask. You see this man's eyes convulsate as you tear off his face. Throwing his body off to the side, blood begins to spray all over the hallway of this white wall. As he falls off to the side, and Doctor, you move like lightning, too. But you're not as quick as Hex. Maybe it's the gangrel. Maybe it's the anger in him. You go up and you try to stab this individual right in the side of the jugular. But you miss, and they knock you up with the gun, the hilt of it. But Isidore does something weird. Jane, you watch as, just barely out of the glints of their eye, this person catches Isidora's gaze, and they freeze completely, and then screams happen. And then it's like their head pops inside of this frame that they have, the mask, and they fall and slump over.
Yeah. They gave this bitch upgrades.
Hex is gonna spit on the corpses and just keep walking down the hallway.
You know, there's fresh corpses. Nom 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 nom.
And I do hate a waste. I'll set Jane down very gently by the corpses.
You set Jane
I'm gonna
down.
do my blood pump. I
You
don't
do have
trust
that.
drinking anything in here.
It smells human. It's good eating.
I will
Go
also
ahead.
take a nibble of the currently spilled blood, if that's okay.
You begin to drink some of the blood. Go ahead and take 1 away from your hunger die. Isadora, same for you. Only 1. But Hex, as you're walking around, you see that this is a long hallway and what looks like maybe an elevator. It looks locked on one side, but as you're walking, you notice another room off to the side, and it says laboratory.
I don't.
Fuck these corpo cunts. And he's gonna make his way into the laboratory. And he's gonna start smashing shit.
Wait.
You're
We hear Hex smashing things.
You hear Hex bang on this door, and Hex, I'm not even gonna make you do another strength and brawl. You grab it, you tear your things, your barrel weapons in, and you crush the door open and rip it. You can hear screams from inside, and as you pop it open, it reveals what is to look like a lab, and a woman in there who looks like she's in a laboratory. Lab coat. She is pressed up of what looks like a giant monitor and another room off in the corner that looks hexagon shaped. She looks at you with fear as Isadora and Doctor and Jane, you hear this.
Hex is going to charge towards this woman and pin her against the wall.
Alright. It's not even gonna be a competition. You grab her, you pin her up against the wall. She is a human. She screams for a moment. Wits and insight on her for me, Hex.
Ooh.
As Doctor, you go in and you see that this is definitely a laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
You can see beakers, a giant monitor, what looks like a testing room. Isadora, Jane, what are you guys doing?
Well, my meal's finished. I've already taken my flake from it, so I'm just gonna let him fall over and just step over him and just walk to where Hex is. Because I heard the shriek of something, but it wasn't one of us, so I'm not too overly worried.
She's gonna follow along behind, but seeing that the laboratory seems well in hand, can I take a look further down the hallway? Could I also pop sense the unseen?
You can. Sweet. As you pop sense the unseen, you can see what looks like it's not that hard to see what looks like an elevator and what looks like there needs to be some sort of key code, but with your sense the unseen, you think that you could probably determine and guess the patterns to unlock this key code. So for that, I will need your intelligence, your all specs, and we will say your occult, because you're using your all specs for this. The other two, or the other three that are in the laboratory. Hex, what did you get?
2.
It's hard to tell other than she is just absolutely in utter fear of you. Maybe it's because
Good.
you look like
I
a
can
monster.
work with this.
Wits and investigation for Jane.
Yes.
And for our doctor, intelligence and technology, if you want to look around at that laptop. As Hex, you're pinning her up against the wall.
3 successes.
Yeah, he is going to pin her against the wall with his
Willpower
forearm.
roll.
And with his free hand, he's going to push his claws against her stomach. Move his head towards her neck and just sniff up it slightly. Who the fuck are you, and where the fuck are we?
Please let me go. Please let me go. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know anything. Please. My name's Kathy. I have a family. Please let me go.
Answer my question then. Where the fuck are we? Who do you work for, Kathy?
That's a odd question. I'm not allowed to say that. It's classified. But, I mean, the companies are quite mixed, so I can't say. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them more than I'm scared of you.
Yes, but I'm here right now and I will kill you.
Manipulation and intimidation, then. The other two in the room. Doctor, what did you get?
I got a 3 to search with a willpower roll.
With a willpower roll. As Hex is pinning some poor woman up against the wall that you don't really care about right now, you can see that there are 3 files on this computer. It looks like one says Eden, one says Sullivan, and one says subjects. Jane, what did you get?
Oh.
I also got a 3.
You also got a 3? As you're looking around in the lab, touching things, playing with things, touching things you probably shouldn't be touching, but you don't care, you can see...
I need to touch the things.
You need to touch the
They
things.
didn't want to be touched, they wouldn't be there.
Exactly. You're touching the lab stuff, you're kind of playing around with things. You see Hex pinning some woman against the wall, but you don't care about that woman against the wall. Frick that woman against the wall. But you see what looks like that testing lab area and what looks like a bed inside of it as well. You don't go in there, but you can see that there looks like there's old blood on the bed and some other stuff. And as you're playing around with some of the things, you find a box on the counter next to some weird tubes that you think is blood. You pick it up and you smell it and you go, oh, that's not blood, that's something else. That might be chlorine or something. You don't know. You're not one of those people, but you hack open the latch and you see what looks like a green eye in the box.
I just lick it slightly. Just.
I got 3 success.
3 successes. You can see the arrangement of keys that are on here, but with your first go around, you're not able to get it offhand. The arrangement of keys that you have is 14, 16, 8, 14, 4, 9, 1, and 5. Go ahead and do that roll again and see if you can have that. As Hex, what did you get on yours?
3s all round, baby.
3s all around. Maybe it's because she's so terrified. She doesn't spit anything out. You just can see the fear in her eyes. And it's the fear of something else. It's not you.
Oh, I don't like that. Do I see any sort of identification on her? Like a lanyard or like a passcode thing?
You do. You see a badge that says Kathy.
Does it look like a card swiper?
It kind of does, yeah.
He is going to rip that from her chest. And then he's going to grab her by the back of the head and drag her towards Jane or the doctor. Someone get information out of this bitch before I fucking slit her throat. I'm just going to throw her on the ground in between the two of them.
Doc, you want to take that one? I'm busy.
I'm sorry. What is in your mouth?
I think it's an eyeball. I'm trying to figure out if it's a real eyeball, if it's human,
What?
if it's kindred.
Come closer.
Is it Isidora's?
I
Wait.
want to cut off just a small piece of it and put it in my pocket.
Hex is going to stand on this woman's back so she doesn't run away while these two are talking about eyeballs.
Yeah, she starts to
I'm just
slowly
gonna
kind of
cut
crawl,
it.
but you crush her down, and you take some of that little bit of that eyeball, and you pocket it, and give the rest to, Jane. As Isidora, you're hearing an arrayment of screams as you're pressing buttons out there. What did you get?
Another 3.
Another 3. Not enough for this one.
I'm gonna call out Isadora. We have some kind control we need you to deal with.
Oh, okay. I have a keypad, but yes, coming in.
I can
give
check
it
that
a
out once
try.
if you want
You're
to.
gonna
Test
walk in
yourself.
the-
It's now the perfect time.
I'm going to, as Isadora enters, give her the eyeball because it might be hers, and it might be the kind thing to return the eyeball.
Oh,
A memento.
But then I am going to get down on eye level, basically doing a push-up, getting eye level, and right into this lady's face. And I'm going to activate Dominate.
Okay.
And I'm going to just say, talk.
My name is Kathy. I don't know what you want from me. I told you I'm scared. Please let me go. I have a family. I don't know what you want from me. Isadora, composure and resolve as you get this eye.
5.
You look at this eye. This eye is not your eye, but somebody's eye that you do know.
Oh!
You don't crush it in your hands with anger, but you hold on to it in your chest for a moment.
Did you do this, young lady? Did you take this out?
I didn't do anything. I'm only here to do some of the testing. I just supposed to run some of the computer stuff, please.
I want to believe you. Where's the rest of the person you pulled this out of here? Well, not you. Whoever you work with.
I don't know. I don't know. I just showed up. I just started working the other day. I was told.
Shh. It's okay. And I'm gonna gently stroke her face. Cup her head in both hands. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Beth.
Snap her neck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Strength and brawn.
That's 2.
2.
Yeah.
It's not enough to snap her neck, but you definitely do some damage to her. She looks absolutely shocked at this. But everybody go ahead and do a composure and resolve test for me. Again.
Ooh. I'll say.
Ooh, that's great.
That's not a
No,
good roll
maybe
for
it's
me.
not.
Oh,
3.
2 successes. 2 successes. That's good.
Surprise?
I got a 3.
3. Well, Jane, you're the only one that kind of freaks out at this. Maybe Isadora is a lot stronger than what you actually think. But the others, you realize that this was not Isadora's act, whatever it is. This woman, all of a sudden, her eyes begin to bleed, and blood begins to come out of her mouth.
Whoa.
And she shakes.
Oh.
She dies.
Oh. Oh. Whoa. Wait a second. They're not supposed to. Hey.
Jane,
I'm
what are you
supposed to-
doing?
I didn't do shit.
Oh,
That's not something I do.
I don't know
Going
what the
back
fuck
to
you
my
can do.
computer.
You're gonna go back to the computer.
Going
You
back to the
have-
computer. I don't have
you-
time for this.
You don't have time for
What the
this.
fuck?
I want you to do another technology roll. Go ahead, Jane.
Let me rouse.
Oh, can I investigate
I'm
why
hungrier.
this woman convulsed and died? Like, because that's not something we did.
Yes. That is not something you did. So, intelligence and medical.
I would like to look around to see if there's any security cameras. Okay.
Intelligence and technology. Isidore, what would you like to do as this is going on?
Waste not, want not.
Waste not, want
I'll go
not.
ahead and waste not, want not. I'm a drinker.
All right. Go ahead.
All blood
You
is
may-
sacred.
All blood is good blood, yes. So you begin to slurp.
Oh.
So, we'll start with Jane. What did you get?
3.
3 successes for you. As you're looking at her, you think maybe some sort of dominate? Maybe. You don't know anything about, like this is crazy. That just happened out of nowhere. But you don't see anybody else in the room. So you're kind of like looking around. Hex, what did
My
you get?
tinfoil hat just got a little tighter.
It did.
Somebody else
It's
took
got-
this long range.
Sweet fuck all. 0.
0, you're looking around, and there are lots of lights, lots of science stuff, and this pisses you off. And this woman just died on you, which pisses you off even more. So you throw your fist, your feral weapons, to the closest thing that you can grab, and you throw it on the ground, which happens to just be some beaters as glass breaks with anger.
Fake.
You're making a mess
Doctor.
of my scene.
Open up your
Um,
fucking answers from the
so
corpse already.
Did use a willpower to reroll. That gave me a crit, but I'm at 7.
This is enough to read one file. Which one do you want to read? You have the choice between
Subjects.
Eden, Sullivan, or subjects. All right. File 3 it is, my dear friends. As you quickly pull up file 3, it says active subjects. It has a list 1 all the way to 23. Starting at the top, you have SP David Martinez. Ugh, can't say David's name apparently. Number 2, CPC Sullivan. Number 3, redacted. Number 4, SPI Isadora. Number 5, redacted. 6, redacted. 7, TS Blue Eyes. 8, SP Doctor. Number 9, SPI Alt. Number 10, redacted. Number 11, SPI Atom Smasher. 12, SPI Jane Doe. 13, redacted. 14, CPP Lilith. 15, TS Eden. 16, SPI Hex. 17, redacted. 18, TS Delaman. 19, SP Johnny Silverhands. 20, ST Blackwall. 21, redacted. 23, SPI Maine. 23, CPP Kiwi.
Okay. Is anything else
I will send you the list.
shows up on her is just a list of names? Perfect. Is this a laptop and can I take it with me?
It
If
is
not,
a
I'm just going to
laptop.
take the.
It is not a laptop.
Okay.
But it's not hard to see that some of your guys' names are on this list. In fact, all of your guys' names are on this list.
Yes.
They don't spell my name cool like I do.
I think for a moment, but I will let everyone know that our names are on the list.
Nova. That's great. We're on a fucking list. Amazing.
So
You're
cream.
gonna smash some more things.
I try to download the files, but I'll wait too.
We'll say
Is there
that
a
it's-
different name on that list, Doctor?
Yes, I think you may be speaking of number 9. I ought.
Oh, yes, this. No, I mean anything relating to our, pop star friend?
Oh, I am looking.
They say never meet your
Does
heroes.
Lizzie Wizzy have? Do we know her actual real name?
Not offhand. But we'll say an intelligence and academics to see if you can figure it out. As Hex, you're smashing things. Things are going to start getting dicey here in a second. Go ahead and do it.
There's another door here, right?
There is another door.
Once he's finished smashing, he's going to walk over that door and swipe the card.
Swipe the card and you go in there. It is a small rectangle room. Intelligence and we will say investigation as you're in there.
2 successes.
2 successes. You can smell on this table old blood. You can smell your own blood as you lean your head onto the table and you take a big inhale. You think since you've been spending time with them, you can smell the others on here as well. But as you put your hands down and you kind of comb it, you also find what looks like maybe a piece of metal shard and some other stuff, which you think could be from Isidora's project on her forehead.
Do I by chance see any jars with an eyeball in it?
You do not. In fact, it's completely empty in here. Other than this table.
Hex will walk out. I found our fucking operating room.
We need to burn this place down.
Again,
Thank
without
you.
Us in it. Without us in it.
Yes.
Let's exit door
Well-
first. Then we Molotov into the building. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jane, what the fuck's going on with fucking Kathy Bleedy Eyes?
Oh! So I was looking at her, and somebody did a dementation from afar somewhere else. Somebody not us. Somebody who is not us. That should be concerning. That's not right.
Can people do that?
That
Sometimes, I guess.
powerful. So it, of course, another kindred would have orchestrated this. A kind could, quite frankly, never.
You see, this is why I stay out of Vampire Society, because you guys are all fucking insane.
Again,
Oh, please, you don't know anything
What?
about the society that you've been born into. Don't worry, we can fix
Thankfully.
that.
No, I'm not joining fucking the Neon Church.
Heck,
Don't
Jesus.
you need to at least know the basics, so things like this doesn't happen.
And if you don't know
I'm
the
sorry.
basics, everyone in the tower will come to try and kill you because God forbid you don't follow their rules.
Whoa. Even you 3 who know the basics are in the same situation as me who don't know the basics. So, does it
Oh,
really
yes.
fucking matter?
It does once we get out of this situation.
you said you found our
There-
operating room?
Is a hard
Yeah.
static that comes from this giant monitor behind you all. And you can see code and a flash of a symbol that looks like a quick triangle. It's there, it's gone, and then all of a sudden a video begins to play in the background. The video that plays looks like it is in that operation room. And you can see what looks like a skeleton? Well, that's what you would call it. Of a robot laying on that bed. And then you see it change to look kind of like that singer, Isidora, that you saw all those nights ago. And it begins to scream, mercifully, like it is in pain. And it flashes to look like that AI that you saw. Green hair, short, and it screams in pain. And you can see people walking around with what looks like to be clipboards, but they're in the future, so they're doing something, writing something on it, and then the page or the image statics again to a different scene. The scene that lays before is someone that you know, your priestess, in the room, and a skeleton of what looks like a robot. It stares at her for quite a minute, and you can see her kind of wandering around, panicked, banging on the glass, before it turns and it looks at her. And then it does something weird. It changes to look like her. And then it chops off her head. It's fast, it's quick, and then the computer dies.
The fuck was that?
I glance over to Isadora.
You okay, Triclops?
No, I'm not. But thank you for asking.
Brame. She's scary.
That was my high priestess, who I came so. That was my high priestess, who was the one I came searching for. And apparently, it deems itself worthy to wear her face in blasphemy. So I'm a bit murderous at the moment. Apologies.
You and me both, sis. High priestess? I thought you were a nun. Priests are wicked.
No.
I think she's something else.
Am I missing something?
You are missing many things, but we can fix that later with some basic teaching. For now, I like you ignorant because it makes you angrier. Let's go commit a murder, shall we?
I'm with Triclops on this one. Let's get the fuck out of here and kill people.
Well, we might,
So about that
Let me-
coded door.
we might have some direction on that, Chief. Do you mind if I get a snort on the operating room?
Go ahead.
It is likely
Yes.
Yeah,
that everyone who has gone missing for all of you that you came searching for are dead and replaced like spare parts.
No
I
one's gone
came
missing
for a
me.
concert.
No one's
Same. I came to see Lizzie.
Lucky you.
I would like to activate Bloodhound, I guess. I know that it allows me to pick out resonances, but I'm specifically trying to smell the operating table.
All right.
And I'm trying to pick out, with my merit, I'm trying to pick out, like, direction. I'm trying to get direction from it. I'm trying to pick up a scent so I can follow it.
Okay. Interesting. I will allow it. Yeah, why not? Maybe you're just having a little bit of fun. So, we'll have you go in there. As the other three begin to make their way out of this laboratory, Hex, you kick something else over, because again, you're pissed off, and... Are you leaving as well, Doctor?
I want to try to download these files and then I'll leave.
Alright. Another technology roll from me, yeah.
Yep.
As
Yeah.
Hex and Isidore, you guys are making your way towards the elevator.
Yeah. Hex is gonna look at Isadora and be like, what was that symbol? Did you recognize it? Because you seem to know all this weird bullshit.
Did I recognize the symbol?
Intelligence and occult as you're making your way there. You might actually be able to recognize this symbol. Jane, what did you get on your rolls?
So 2 successes.
2 successes. And
But
Doctor.
I just know that I'm up on that table like fucking Saltburn, the grave scene where he's just sitting there moaning, sniffing on the grave.
Doctor.
3 successes.
3 successes. As you're, it looks like it's going to take quite some time as you're watching Jane do this weird thing on the operating table, sniffing around and feeling. Jane, you can smell your blood on this table. You can smell Isidora's, but that's just because you were close enough to Isidora at one point to be like, okay. Isidora smells really nice. Nicer than Hex, which you can smell on this table, and you're like, God, gangrel.
That's a damn lie.
You're like, gangrel, but this part over here smells
like
really
body odor and dog hair. This one smells good.
But you can smell. You can even smell the doctor on the table as well. Isidora.
That's going to be a bestial success, with a total of 2.
As you make your way and you have a bestial success, to try and press those buttons again, you freeze. And fear for the first time fills your gut. You don't know why, but something about that symbol feels way too familiar, but you can't picture what it is.
All I know is we want to avoid the absolute hell outfit. Very few
We
things.
kill it.
No, I mean avoid. There are very few things in this world that I am terrified of. The mother keeps us safe from many things. The gift of the blood ensures that we are protected from the rest by our own means. Whatever this is, it makes the very essence of my blood go cold in a very unpleasant manner. So I don't think it's something fightable. I think it's something that we should avoid. Because if we were to fight it, it would mean it would kill us. And I don't intend to die by their hand.
Well, you know what it is then.
Not by mind. By instinct. That same thing that leads you to hump legs.
What?
It's a dog joke.
Okay. Not very good one, but okay.
Jane, at this point, you roll
So-
off the table and you make your way back into the lab where, Doctor, it's not even at 3% now, but you don't know how long you have here. You might get something, though.
I'll just have to be okay with whatever, if I have anything, and go, because this is a dangerous situation.
Trying to engage in my flaw and just be getting way too close to people and just kind of sniffing them so I can pick up pieces of them that weren't on the table. Just...
You guys make your way out.
If you do that to me, I'll boop your nose like you're a dog.
Oh, just give me a little boop.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys make your way out, Isidora, will you go ahead and do your occult, your aspects roll, and your intelligence roll for the keypad? One more.
Could I help? So she
You
gets
may.
an extra die.
Go ahead, add an extra die to your roll. We love teamwork. Go
Yeah.
teamwork.
Can I scan the pass?
You may scan the pass too.
Boop.
And add an extra die.
7 successes.
With 7 successes, you see Hex just going like this, and you swat his paw away, his little claw that's out, like, get out of here, get out of here, I'm working, and then you have, Doctor on the other side going, no, press this button, and somehow, through all of this chaos that is going on, you manage to put in the right code, which is 14, 5, 16, 8, 1, 14, 4, 9. And the elevator door opens. And you all make your way
Oh,
inside.
I get it.
I'm so very proud of you.
Goodbye.
As you guys begin to make your way inside, the elevator door shut slightly. And you can hear light music in the background. It sounds like one of... Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
You're just gonna hear Jane just going absolutely ballistic in the corner of the fucking elevator. Just no!
You okay?
No, I've seen it before. We're heading to a fucking.
If we're going to an orgy, I think we're all poorly dressed.
No, different.
Maybe you three are.
Jane, sweet thing, what are we heading to?
Nobody's screaming yet. The people will be screaming if we press down. We're going to meet a dark reflection, and the dark reflection is going to reach into itself, and it's not going to be very pretty. It's going to reach inward, and there's going to be the taste of glass. And if we press up, we haven't pressed up yet. We don't know what's up. Did we go up? Should we go up?
Nova. I think she's gonna press down.
As you quickly press the basement button, the elevator begins to slowly descend, and it stops for a moment. And you hear a voice come on the speaker. This is Samantha Lee Young with Militech. Who is in here?
Hello, it's Kathy.
Kathy? Read your authorized badge.
I read off the number 14, 17.
We have clarification that there are 4 cyber psychos in the area, and we tend on taking them in right now.
The subjects are subdued and are heading down for further testing.
Charisma and persuasion from all of you. I want this.
1 success.
1 success. Off of 2 dice.
Isidore, would
Three.
you
You
like
said
to
it was charisma performance?
Charisma performance or charisma and persuasion, whichever you would like to use.
And started acting like a dead woman. I don't know.
I got
No, it's
6.
I
Amazing.
mean, you are a dead woman.
6? Oh my god.
I got a 6.
6 successes. Holy crap. With all of that, it's quiet for a minute on the other side. Alright. We'll authorize the elevator to move. And it begins to descend down.
They pressed down?
They pressed down, Hex did. And then the elevator begins to descend at such an intense speed that you all begin to feel it ricochet. It's like the wire was cut, and it begins to vibrate faster and faster and faster. And before it hits the ground, this is where we will take our break. Welcome back, everyone. Where we last left off, the elevator was descending down, and the Kindred were panicking a little, screaming a little. Oh my god, Jane is freaking out in the corner. Maybe that's why they're panicking, because this all feels way too real for some reason. But before the elevator smacks the bottom of the floor, it begins to slowly come to a coast, which is kind of a relief.
Oh my god,
And it
I fucking hate
stops.
elevators. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone in here. Ah!
Jane.
Make me.
I bring out my knife.
And the elevator
Jane,
doors.
sweet thing, look at me. I'd like to use command.
Oh, okay.
Or no, actually, I'm gonna use mesmerize.
Okay. Rouse your blood for that as the door begins to open for Hex and Doctor. You hear a small ping. And you can
Rouse
see
successful.
into the floor. Hold up, not fortitude. So it is going to be your manipulation and dominate pool versus their intelligence and resolve, my dear Jane.
I have a critical success.
Nice, I only got 3.
You can feel Isidora's pure, it's like she's trying to break inside your mind, and you almost let her in. You can feel her pushing in. Maybe it's just that eye bouncing back and forth that makes you realize that she is trying to force her will on you, as the other two begin to make their way out of the elevator.
It's not helpful too. It wouldn't be helpful right now. Thank you though. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye.
And you begin to make your way out of the elevator as well, Jane and Isidora. As you do, it is just like that vision. It's weird. And as you begin to walk around, and Hex, and Doctor, and Isidora, and Jane, footsteps are the only things that are really heard from this endless, what looks like a factory. You can see lines of machinery. There doesn't seem to be any employees, but hey, I mean, corporations can save a buck when somebody else can make the toys for you. You see robotic arms moving and things up and down, putting together these robotic parts. Your footsteps echo. It feels endless. Go ahead. And for Hex, wits and streetwise to see if you can find a way out of here, because you're looking around and you don't really see much other than machinery at first. Everybody else, what would you like to do?
I'd like to peel the thumb off my skin. I'd like to peel the skin off my thumb.
Okay.
To the bone, specifically.
Specifically? Alright. That will be, we will say, a resolve and composure, because you're doing it to yourself. You're forcefully doing it. Doctor and Isidora?
I had a thought. Like this might be a trap, and then I look at our probably Malkavian friend, and I'm gonna just see if there's people waiting, people hiding. If this is a trap, it's too easy.
Too easy. Go ahead and
One
do
success.
a wits and awareness then for me, Isidora.
I will pop Sense the Unseen and start looking around if there are other doors or further hallways for us to explore. Because after seeing a robot decapitate my best person and then take on their face, I want nothing to do with machinery.
You pop on. We'll come back to you. We'll go in order. Hex, what did you get?
I got 6 critical.
6 critical. Fuck all this machinery, you say, as you're looking around quickly. In fact, you're noticing some of the machinery here is some of the stuff that they were advertising at that concert. You see kippers, advanced security dogs, you see what looks like those manta hoverboards that are being made. You can see the skeletons of empty shell things being made. No weapons, though, offhand, which is weird. You comb around and you're looking. You begin to walk, and you can see that it dips off into the side with another hallway and another line of nothing but machinery. You don't see any people. You see what looks like another, utility room, but that's not going to be the exit. And you look around, and you can see far off into the corner what looks up high. It might be a duck, and you might be able to get into there. And it might be something that can lead you to tunnels, the street. Jane, what did you get?
I got a 1, and then my light died.
Oh no! I got a 1 and my light died. Well, you are forcefully trying to do this and you are screaming. It is so painful. You get just the pointer finger. You're able to rip just that off. You can feel the blood and the bone, and your echoes and cries mix with the endless machinery being made in the background. Doctor?
I also got a 1.
You don't see any people. As you're looking around, you're seeing nothing but machinery. That might be a little concerning.
Yes.
Isidore?
2 success.
As you look around, you see something weird. You can see these machineries. Just like those lights, that was that person that fell. Or that thing that fell. You thought died. You thought somebody committed suicide. You see that the lights begin to flicker and then turn off. You're seeing blues, reds, greens. They look like they might have an aura. But they disappear. They come back and forth and they disappear. It's inconsistent. It's odd. Because it's a machine. To you.
The finger I was able to peel. I don't have any skeletal modifications, so it should just be bone there. Is it bone?
It is 110% bone.
Thank God I'm still me. Fucking hell. Oh. Arouse the blood to heal the finger I peeled. Oh, I'm the original. Oh.
Since you did it to yourself, I will not give you another aggravated damage. I'll give you a superficial damage. So go ahead.
Pinky.
Yeah, my pinky. You may rouse your blood twice to heal that.
Not hungrier. And not hungrier. Did it to myself.
Okay.
While those three are doing what they're doing, Hex is going to just make his way over towards the duct and begin to scale the wall by digging his feral weapons into it and climbing upwards until he is at it, and he's going to see if he can fit himself in and disappear.
Your strength and athletics as you're doing this. Everybody else, wits and survival for me, please.
Okay.
As you guys are watching Hex.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
The 5 critical.
Okay. 2 successes.
2 successes. You guys all watch as Hex is doing this, looking around, totally confused. Clearly, he is the greatest person ever, at least in his mind at this point. He says, "Hasta la bye-bye, all of you," and his claws go in and in. And you see him trying to crawl up to what looks like a duck. But as he does that, he's not paying attention. Neither are none of you. And then, you see it. All of a sudden it shimmers, and it's right behind Hex. A man that looks like they're wearing a white suit. And their hand goes up, and they go to stab Hex in the back, but then they stop. And then it changes. to look exactly like Hex. And it grabs him and throws him backwards towards you all. Hex, you are whipped back with such force. And as you all see Hex land on the bottom of your feet, this thing turns around and looks at you all with red eyes. And then you hear another voice from behind you that sounds way too familiar to you, Jane.
I'll fucking kill you.
Do you like apples? And your head snaps back and you see yourself.
I'm going to hold up the finger that I peeled that's still got the blood dried on it. Just remember what I look like, folks. Remember what I look like.
So now we are in combat. Yay, congratulations. This is the order we will go in. Hex, Doctor, one of my lovely AIs, Isidore, Jane, and then the last AI. So, Hex, what do you want to do as you are just thrown across the floor with such ferocity, my dear friend?
Fuckers.
There only needs to be one of me, goddammit. I am a unique, beautiful snowflake.
I, as Hex, I'm angry. I'm annoyed. I've been insulted several times in the last few hours. And you know what? I'm just gonna fucking tear it up. I am going to give in to your rage frenzy.
Ooh, fun.
So you can decide what animal aspect I get, but it also allows me to add 4 dice to my fighting pool because I have gone berserk.
Fair enough. I want you to decide, Coyote Man, what you would like to look more like in your rage frenzy at this point.
Eyes take on a more animalistic sort of shape, and I don't mean just the eyes themselves, more like the brow. His brow begins to cluster down, his eyes begin to blacken. Not abyssal black, but darkish grey. His nose begins to extend a little further, but not too much. And he is going to cunt punch this Jane in front of me with his claws. Just right up there.
Great. Okay. So I'm gonna need your strength and brawl. For me. Doctor, what would you like to do in this moment as you are now faced with 2 Hexes and Janes?
So annoyed. Genuinely. I am... Is it only one AI currently? The one that we've seen turn into different things?
You see one right behind you that looks like Jane, and then you see another one that was where Hex was at that now looks like Hex. There is a doso amount of them.
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Jane, but the AI version of her.
Okay.
With my knife. I am gonna stab it.
Dexterity and melee for me. Isadora. Or no, Jane is next and then Isadora. Jane, what would you like to do in this moment?
Oh, fuck me in the ass with a gay raccoon. Okay. The one that's in front of me, that is impersonating me, I'm going to go with what I visualized in my premonition, and I'm going to try and punch into its chest. And grab it by the heart.
Ooh, double team.
Strength team, you get the cunt, I'll get the heart.
Strength and brawl. Isadora.
Within the lab, do I see a control console of any kind for the machinery?
You've seen that small factory door. You had walked around with Hex. You guys kind of saw it. You see what looks like to be a control room over there on the other side. And you're gonna have to run past the other AI to get towards it. So, do you want to do a dexterity and athletics to see if you can get past him?
Yeah, fuck it.
Fair enough.
We ball.
We bowl.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. And I will... Yeah, I don't need to pop command yet. I don't know if it has a mentality to do that. Everything is in my face, Daisy. That is 2 successes.
Right. 2 successes. And we're gonna start with Hex. Hex, what did you get real quick?
13 successes critical.
How many?
13.
Holy damn! Congratulations. Good job. Doctor?
Oh, 2. And I had to use willpower because it was none, but now it's 2.
None pronounced. Jane.
I got a big old goose egg. Nothing. Nathan, nada.
Nothing. Nathan, nada. Well, Hex, you're first. You go up, and your claws dig into it. It fucking hurts. This metal, whatever the fuck it is, even with as strong as you are, it's almost intense to rip off. But your hand gets stuck for just a moment, and you try to rip it out. It looks down at you, and maybe that's why, as Doctor, you pull up your knife, you go to quickly swing, you definitely miss it. It goes next. And it goes for Jane. Sorry, Jane.
Of fucking course it does. It's wearing my goddamn face.
It's wearing my face, of course it does. As you go to punch it, quickly, in the chest, it grabs your hand, almost as if it remembers this, and it twists it, pulling it and yanking you down on top of poor Hex.
Oh! Hello,
You can feel something pop in your arm, like another superficial at that. Isadora, you begin to run. What did you get again?
2.
2. It looks at you as you begin to run, and oddly enough, you get past it. And then it lets out a guttural scream that almost sounds like something with a howl mixed in it. It's almost ear-piercing. And then all of a sudden, what appears in front of you is one of the Kipper robots, dogs, with red eyes. It begins to weirdly communicate with it for some odd reason. And with your dexterity of 2, you're not able to get past this dog, but it does not attack you quite yet. So we'll go back up. Hex, what do you want to do? Because your hand is kind of stuck, and Jane is on top of you now.
Well, Hex is currently in the middle of a frenzy. And he can't discern. Can I split my pool to rip my hand from this creature?
You can.
And at the same time, fling this Jane off me to the Mimi?
You may.
I honestly want to piggyback off of his role for flinging me.
Okay. We'll keep
I
that
want to
in
aim
mind.
for the shadows.
Doctor, what do you want to do in this moment?
It's clear he's frenzying.
Yes. Very much clear.
Amazing. I'm going to follow the clear Sabat member then and help deal with the dog.
All right. Dexterity and athletics, then to quickly get over there and help your friend, your Sabat friend. Jane, what do you want to do? You said you want to pick a...
I wanted to piggyback off of Hex's roll because he is trying to buck me off. I'm going to use that as a leap pad and aim for the shadows.
All right. So, stamina and resolve, because you're trying to stay focused on this roll. Isadora, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep my eyes on that dog, but I'm going to head to the console and start trying to decipher if there is, in layman's terms, an off switch for the AIs.
All right, I'll need another dexterity and athletics because you're trying to avoid the dog.
1.
We'll go from the top. Hex, what'd you get?
I got 9 for ripping my hand out with a critical, and I got 6 for yeeting real Jane.
All right. Doctor?
I have a crit 5, and in case that fails, I did roll a beast on a blood die.
Jane, what did you get?
2.
2? Isadora? 1. Right? Okay. This is how this scene plays out. Hex, as you rip your hand out from this machinery, and you're going to try and yeet this individual again, or this thing, whatever the frick this robot is. You're sick and tired. At this point, you're seeing red. You whip it. You don't know where it goes, because again, you're not paying attention. You're far gone at this point. You can hear the howls, and in fact, something about that screech and that guttural howl almost calls and beckons at your beast. You yeet Jane with such ferocity towards the shadows that she smashes into a bunch of other robotic pieces. I mean, you are now in the shadows, but again, you are going to be taking another superficial damage. As this happens, you quickly get up. Hex, looking around. Doctor, you're quick. A lot faster than our poor Isadora, who is now trying her best to get past this dog. It doesn't seem to advance. It seems more like it's what it was supposed to be, a guard dog. Anytime that she tries to move, it barks, it nips, it yips. It hasn't bitten yet, but it's definitely not letting her go through. But you are now there. Isadora, you cannot make it through there yet. We'll start back up at the top again. Hex, what would you like to do in this situation?
He just wanted to see a fucking gig. So the robot is still up.
The robot is yeeted behind you at this point and you're frenzied. You have no idea where the hell that thing went, but you are clearly locking eyes with another you at this point.
There can only be one. Hex is gonna run straight at this thing and just leap at him and try to like tear chunks out of him. Teeth, fangs, fucking talons, whatever. He's just gonna try and rip this thing apart because only one can be this good looking.
Only one Hex can be a part of the group. So, strength, and we will say athletics as you are running and leaping towards it. Doctor, what are you doing? Now that you are blocked by a dog.
Yes. I look over at her and says, looking for an off switch, I'm guessing?
Yes.
All right, you're trying to turn it off. I will assist in getting to the panel.
All right. I'm going to need dexterity and athletics. This time, this thing will attack. Keep that in mind.
Okay, will my celerity come in play?
Your celerity definitely comes in play. Jane, what would you like to do as you're slowly kind of getting up out of the broken parts?
I'm in the shadows, yes? I'm popping
Yes.
obfuscate.
You pop obfuscate. You are invisible.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fuck all this shit, but also I have a specialty in ambushes, so I just need to go with my predator type.
There you go.
Like, if I can't be punchy, fine.
Isidore, what would you like to do? Would you still like to try to get past this dog?
No, if the doctor's going for the control panel, then I'm going to do what a salubri does best. I'm going to be bait. Knowing that the machinery seems to have an ethereal energy that switches between types, I'm going to cut my hand open and take the fuck off.
All right, dexterity and athletics again, as you're cutting yourself.
I'm gonna add a willpower to just in case.
Alright.
Okay, I got a 2. That's not awful.
Alright. We'll start at the top. Hex, what did you get, my dear Hex?
Hex is really good at one thing. That's killing people. 9 successes critical.
9 successes critical. Doctor, what did you get?
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Jane, you're invisible. And you got 2 successes. Isidora. This is how this scene plays out. Hex, you jump up. And you land on this thing. You land on you. You go to dig your claw in and it smashes you against the ground. It lands right on top of you. Your eyes lock eyes for the first time with yourself, but you're still in a frenzy as you're kicking and snarling. All of you can hear the sound of machinery barking, growling, gutturally gangrel things happening, but you begin to smash up and up and up, and it begins to break slowly. It does get you in the shoulder. You will take another aggravated damage for that, but it will eventually collapse at this point. As that happens, Doctor, you watch Isidora cut open her hand. A salubri next to a Banu Hakim will be nice as she begins to book it. You watch as this dog kind of tilts its head and begins to kind of glitch out, but you're wondering if that really does have anything to do with that as you push past this thing. And Jane, my dear, you are still obfuscated.
I would like to very quietly pick up a bit of the shrapnel that I landed in, and I would like to use my specialty in ambush and come up behind the secondary me. And I would like to absolutely obliterate this thing.
Okay. I will not see you at first, so I will need you to make your roll for that.
Can
Hex.
I rouse the blood to get an extra?
You may always rouse the blood to get an extra. Hex, what are you doing as this thing begins to slowly shut down on top of you?
Hex is... He doesn't know it's properly shutting down again. He ain't all there in the head right now. So I'm going to try and bite its face off.
Okay. Strength and brawl. Again.
Hey.
I'm going to need from you another technology roll, my dear. Isidore, where are you running?
Let's go deeper.
Let's go
Never
deeper
just
into
quit.
Never just quit. Okay. So you're going to be running deeper. I'm not going to even make you do a dexterity and athletics for that at this point. We'll stop at the top. Hex, what did you get?
I got 5 for this one.
You bite into it. Yes. You bite into it, and it hurts. It fucking hurts. You feel your teeth begin to crack. In fact, you chip one of your fangs, but you're so angry at this point that you tear it off. You spit out metal parts, blood, and oil. Maybe oil. Ichor of some sort. Doctor, you make it inside. What did you get on your roll?
I got a 3
3?
and a beast.
You're running in, and everything inside you is screaming. Maybe it is your beast. At this point, you're so confused, and you're tired of pressing buttons. Nothing is fucking working. You take your knife and you jab it right into the keyboard and begin to scrape it down. Half of the factory begins to glitch and turn off, and you can hear sort of a coming to a stop. Jane, what did you get on yours?
Get a 5.
5. You locate your copycat as it's going quickly right after Isidora, running with such ferocity, but you spear it, knocking right into it. You are on top of it. It's the last one. What would you like to do?
Nobody wears my face but me, motherfucker. And I'm going to just
brush down on the face and keep pressing until it caves.
The last thing that you guys all hear is the pop when the machinery stops. The dog, confused, and also flops over. It's quiet. Maybe it's because of Doctor. Isidore, you look around, and all the auras are gone.
Well, the good news is I don't think more are coming after us.
Can we please get the fuck out of here?
Where do you exactly expect us to go?
I don't care. Stop asking so many fucking inept questions.
I'm not made of magic. You don't have to attack me. I'm going to tie my hand up just in case.
I'm taking this one with me.
Hex is going to turn and go back to that duct.
As you all come out into what looks like the base. Doctor, you are coming around the corner, and Isidore, you are closing up your hand. Hex, you are throwing this emptied shell of yourself on the floor. And Jane, you're looking up.
Yeah, Hex is going to go back to the duct and begin to climb up it again.
Well, I'm going to follow the clearly not a gamble.
Absolutely.
I'm taking this with
I
me.
do.
I'm taking it. It's mine. It's mine. It was wearing my face. It's mine.
Well, can you carry that one as well? And I point to...
I think somebody else is going to have to carry the second one so that I can maintain a free hand to climb up this ductwork.
If anyone picks that one up, I will cut your fucking hands off. Let it fucking die in this festering hole.
What about the circuitry?
I couldn't give a flying fuck about the circuitry.
Oh, we'll only need one. If it helps. It seems whatever these things are, we're imbued with almost a living energy, like a soul.
Great. Hex is going to start climbing up that duct.
Yep. Hex, you start climbing up the duct. As you're saying this, as you're looking up, like, great. Don't touch it.
I'm going to follow behind that sweet angle butt.
Yeah, you're looking up at everybody's looking up at Hex's butt for the first time, and it does look really good. Clearly he's wearing leather pants. Damn! No tan!
We were making fun of you earlier, but that ass is iconic, Hex.
Giggles.
Giggles. Yes. And you giggles. As you help them all up, Hex, you guys begin to crawl your way out through this duct. And it actually, you hear sounds of machinery, voices, people panicked, everything else, but you're focused. You want to get back. You don't know where the fuck you're going, but you're going somewhere. And eventually you kick out the duct and it leads into the sewer systems. Big enough for you all to get out. And you can see what looks like a manhole. As you are making your way through the sewer systems, up this manhole, you pop a top off, and you're back in Night City. Somewhere, if you had to guess, looking around as you guys all begin to hop out, slowly, near Haywood. My bad.
Hey, I know this neighborhood.
Yeah. As you do, it's like your agents come back to life. Maybe it's because you didn't have anything at the time. But, Doctor, you get an arrayment amount of messages from Jay ringing off.
Shit.
Hex, you get many, many messages from Saga. And one message from Blaze. Jane, you have no messages, unfortunately.
Aww.
I know.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. People don't like me anyway, it's fine.
But as you're all standing there, Isadora, Go ahead and do a wits and awareness.
I'm going to do wits and awareness. I'll also note that she will take her headband and put it back the fuck on now that she realizes she is out in public. Just a 1.
Just a 1. Well, you don't notice it at first, but you hear the sound of motorcycles, something you know very, very often, or very, very well, as a group of motorcycles pull up next to the group of all of you. And a man in a gas mask with long, greasy black hair, standing at 6'7", leans over in a dirty jacket. Hey, there you are. I've been fucking looking for you.
Hello, dear. Hello, darling. How are you?
Yeah, get on the fucking back of the bike.
The chance to wrap my arms around you so soon?
Yes. My favorite
Not even
uptown girl.
All right. I have new targets for us, by the way. But I don't think our priestess is coming back.
What? You know what? We'll talk about that later. You've been missing for like fucking 3 weeks. He looks at all of you with concern for a second. And I'll say
3
wits
weeks.
and insight as they begin to drive off. To see if you can figure out what that was.
2.
3.
3.
Jane and Hex, you know what that was. That was a fucking group of Thin Bloods? Weird. Not your problem, though. As Isadora begins to ride off with a pack of them.
Oh, bye, friend.
Bye.
She's a fucking biker nun.
No, she's a part of a vampire death cult. And they're kill on sight.
What, the Camarilla?
She's great.
Doctor, you're the next to get a ring.
Who is it?
It's Jay.
I'ma just start walking and answer.
You all watch as Doctor begins to walk away mysteriously as if nothing happened and clicking on to their agent. And what do the other two do after hearing
You
3
seem like
weeks?
an independent.
Hex is gonna... Me? What does that mean?
It just means that you don't go to any of the highfalutin, like, cam parties, and you don't go to the death cult.
No, I hang out at Red Dirt, that's about it. I don't really got a clue what the fuck's going on most of the time, so I just stay the fuck away from all of this. Let's
I don't
go.
have many friends.
He walks over and grabs her hand.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to
my
walk.
house.
Let's get rid of the body first.
No, I'm taking this home with me.
Yeah, but we're in the street. Wait a minute. It's really quiet. We've been gone 3 weeks. What the fuck happened?
As you guys begin to quietly make your way wherever you're going, we'll start at Isadora first. Eventually, you get back to your haven. Would you like to describe your haven or the inside of it as your biker group begins to pull up for you?
The Haven is on the outside just a regular old neo-Gothic church that's been revitalized time and time again, tucked away in a corner of the city, called the Church of the Sacred Blood. The lights are always on inside, though they are often hooded and given a subtle tint of red that casts off the stained glass and very old stone pieces of the building. The pews are aligned not in the traditional half and half, but in a circular format, surrounding a very large dais with a fountain in the middle. Yeah. And then obviously doors in the back to go to other rooms. But say lovey.
Say lovey, you guys make your way in with a pack of Thin Blood. Ones that you know very well. Into the back. The others make themselves comfortable at the pews. You see the smoking, the praying, so to speak, but you make it back there with David Ludeking. The first time he takes off his mask and puts it down, awkwardly seeming a little sober. Where the fuck have you been?
That's an excellent question, David. You must truly have been worried to have not have imbibed for so long.
I was actually panicked. You missed my fucking thing. I thought we had a plan, and then you disappeared, and I was a little fucking worried. Wow. Just for a little bit.
Being kidnapped does tend to sully plans.
So they got you too, huh? And
Not just me.
The Netrunner.
A Netrunner, quite a few others, and they're turning them into AI robotics. And you want to see the worst part?
Holy fucking shit, Ball. What the fuck is that?
That is what they decided to do to my eye. I hate it, but it's useful. It allows me to turn all of these falsehoods that go against the blood back on those who have them.
Did you see anything about Project Lilith? Still trying to figure that shit out.
I saw Lilith herself.
So it is real. Nice.
Oh, it's very real.
And they said
But she can't.
hopped up.
Sorry?
And they said I was hopped up on shit. I'm not that crazy after all.
No, but she does only speak in binary code, which is a bit strange, but...
Robots, they do it right. AIs, gods, whatever the fuck you want to call them. That thing, though, that might be our ace in the hole. And I might be able to find us more Netrunners, but yeah, you've been gone. You missed my explosion. You missed the shit that happened. But I'm glad you're back. You know,
I'm happy to be back. I think I owe you another one.
You. But you're the only one. And he holds his hands out to you.
She'll take them.
He pulls them in. And you have a moment with another friend of yours. And we will move on to our good doctor. As you're walking down, you're not that far from Corpo Plaza, where Night Corp is located at. As you're getting the ring from Jay, the Banu Hakim Primogen.
I answer.
And he comes upon your agent. Disgruntled as always. Where the fuck have you been, Doc?
And put into the net, and we had to fight our way out from AI that is taking our faces.
There's a cat in the background. That's a little fucking weird. You know what? Give me 2 seconds, because that is a lot to take in. I'm gonna look off to the right real quick, and you see him sitting in a Delaware taxi, like, the fuck?
Has been trying. Also, fun fact, one of the strangers I was with, Anarchs, of course, one was Sabat. Clear Sabat. A Salubri. And they went off on a... She hops in. And she went off on with a biker gang.
That just... He takes a moment. He looks at you. Takes a sigh. And he lowers those glasses that you know so well. And you can see his brown and blue eye before he pushes it back up. Well, then that's just going to make your job that much easier. You've been gone for 3 weeks. And he presses on what looks like his own agent, and it shoots you a bunch of messages of some sort of chaotic, you're reading it as fast as you can, chaotic blackout. People are calling it the blip. You can see riots, you can see people screaming, you can see protesters outside of Night Court. You can see dead bodies everywhere. And then he pulls up another message for you. It looks like it is intel on somebody in Haywood, one of his contacts. And from the article that you're quickly scanning and reading, it says something about the Walking Dead living in Dogtown. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go and talk to this person. This is my contact. When everything went down, I tried to bring up this medtech team that went missing in the area a few weeks ago, but Grimm shut me down. Fucking Brujas. They're worthless pieces of shit. All of them. I want him out. I want him out of his seat. If he loses his seat, and I move in, there might just be a spot open for you.
I'm trying to hide my smile, but she smiles. Screw it. I can only be in agreement with that.
I know you can do it. You're the only doc that I know who can. Go check out this informant. See what they're talking about. See if he's linked to it. And watch that coterie.
Of course.
And you begin to drive on. Back to Night Court. And we move over to Hex and Jane. As you guys begin to make your way through the street, again, Hex, it is very quiet. In fact, you're seeing a lot of power outages, more homeless people than ever. Lots of death everywhere. More blood on the walls than normal. Police in Night City aren't even around. It's not until you get to Red Dirt do you almost have a moment. It is completely burned down, and there looks like there is construction around it.
What the fuck?
Ah, I like this place.
The drinks were cheap. What? Huh? What the fuck has happened while we've been gone? And he's gonna look at his messages.
The messages that you have are from Saga. One from Lace. You pull it up. It's about 3 weeks ago. It says, "Where are you?" Saga sends a bunch of messages. "Where are you? What's going on? Hex, I'm scared. I don't know what's going on." And then a picture of you and Saga at Cloud Bar. Her wearing a Lizzie Wizzy cut-off t-shirt with a smile, and you with a smile as well. And then another message. "When you're out, can you pick me up some scomp from the side of the street?"
He will debate messaging her back. And he will. He'll message her and say, "Where are you?"
You get a bunch of messages, like it looks like the dots are getting sent, and then she goes, "Home, duh, you were just here." Send. "Did you get my order?" Send.
I need to get home right now. There's another one of me out here. And Jane can see that the body language has completely fucking changed.
Listen, this is is a person who's talking to me and is actually somewhat agreeable to my shenanigans, I would... Yeah, I'm following this. Like, it's a new friend! There's so many new friends!
Do you take Jane to meet your touchstone?
I
I'm
take
still
Jane
dragging
to
the
kill
Jane body.
myself.
You take Jane where?
To kill myself.
To kill myself?
Listen, it's our way or the Hemingway.
Hemingway, still with the body? Jane, would you like to drop that off home first?
Oh yeah, and like my haven...
It's not that
Haven's
far
just-
from Red Dirt, and
It's
neither...
not that far, but it's also just as creepy as Jane is. It's really weird in there. And there is a cell that obviously had a victim in it, but it's been 3 weeks, so they are deceased. And Jane puts the Jane body in a chair.
Wits and awareness
Right, the
from you while you are in there, and Hex, you are running off quickly to Saga's, which isn't that far, we'll say. Maybe about 20 minutes or 10 minutes run from both of your havens back and forth. We'll start at Hex. You get there, you're cover up as you go to open the door, you stop and you cover up you just bust through the door and you see Saga sitting there watching the news, and you walk in. She goes, "What the fuck happened to you?"
He says nothing. He walks over, grabs her hand, and just drags her out of the apartment.
Where are we going?
Shut up, just walk.
Okay, you're freaking me out again.
Keep walking.
Where's Blaze? Didn't you find him? She just follows you wherever you're going.
No, I didn't find him. Where the fuck is he?
He went... We just talked about this. He went 3 weeks ago to try to find you.
He stops, turns to her. We didn't just talk. I've been gone for 3 fucking weeks. With his eyes the way they are as well, he does not give a fuck.
What's with your eyes?
We'll talk about it when we're somewhere safe.
Okay.
But who you've been with wasn't me.
Okay. So this Lizzie Wizzy shirt that I got wasn't from you? Well, that's upsetting.
Fucking
Yeah.
Saga.
I know, you're freaking me out. You pick her up and you begin to walk.
Yeah. He picks her up and just, he begins to make his way to Jane's.
You go to make your way to Jane's. Jane's, what do you got on your Whitson?
3. I got a 3.
3. Easy enough. You see one thing out of place in your apartment. No, 2. No? 3.
4s. All of them.
A poster that looks so familiar to you that you made all those nights ago that says Lizzie Wizzy. And it's signed and placed on top of it is an apple with a golden shard sticking out of it.
So, plopping the Jade doll into the fucking chair, and I am scribbling a note very quickly that is... It's basically to the Nosferatu, because the trap door underneath... Because I have both a cell and a trap door, because I am that bitch. I don't like to leave my apartment. I am going to write a note to the Nosferatu. Just, information needed, will pay major boon. New fancy tech toy. In apartment. Jane Doe. And I'm gonna pin it to the corpse and let it drop into the sewer below.
Boop.
Through
You
the
drop
trap
it.
door.
You drop it to the trapdoor, and as you do, Hex comes in and you look at this apple and you turn over the shard, and we'll say, go ahead and roll that as Hex comes barreling in with a woman over his shoulder.
5 successes.
5 successes. As he busted through your door, not giving two shit, a woman freaking out kind of a little, and it like, Hex, what the heck? Why are you bleeding? And then you look at this thing, and you kind of tilt it back and forth, and your eyes widen. This is a shard that will let you into the Crystal Palace. The spaceport for casinos. Off this planet.
Oh, buddy, we got problems. Mikasa, Sukasa, put your refreshments in the cage. Cause that's what I assume this woman is.
What do you mean we have problems? He's just gonna put Saga down.
Going on. Who is
Saga, I'm a vampire. She's a vampire. You're a human. I've been kidnapped. She's been kidnapped. The person you've been fucking for the last 3 weeks wasn't fucking me.
Well, first of all, we didn't have sex, and second of all, maybe that's why we didn't have sex.
No dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in. Is this fake? Are you fake? Is this a joke? Am I on some sort of like? Yeah, you have that look on your face.
Undressing the Jane doll to see if the Jane doll has bits.
It's at this point,
it's
Jane doll is pretty broken. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna button the pants back up.
You button it back up.
No, can't test that scientific theory right at the moment. Maybe.
Okay, that's a little weird. Right.
Saga,
yes.
What has happened in the last 3 weeks? And then I will explain everything to you.
Okay, we went to Lizzie Wizzy's, and you disappeared. And
Kidnapped.
Okay, kidnapped, whatever. You disappeared, and Blaze...
Kidnapped.
God, you're lucky I love you. Blaze disappeared, and by disappeared, I mean you went looking for you afterwards. You went out to the place that we used to hang out in the Badlands, but then something happened. The city went dark, and then everything went nuclear? There was like a big bomb or something. People are calling it the blip, and then all of a sudden you showed up when I was at Red Dirt because there was a big firefight and there was a bunch of people that were dying, and some other group showed up and it got burnt to the ground, but you showed up and we were hunkered down for a little bit, and you said that you were going to try to go track Blaze, and then you gave me a Lizzie Wizzy shirt, and that was about it. I asked you where you went, and you said you had family stuff to deal with, so I wasn't going to like push on the product. Why?
Saga, you know my mama and papa are dead. What family shit have I got to fucking do?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you meant like family as in a gang. I don't know who you were hanging out with. Is it because you're a vampire?
Yes, it's because I'm a fucking vampire. Rawr.
Ooh.
I've had a very long night.
Yeah, I can tell.
So this is not a refreshment. This does not go in the cage?
This does not go in the cage, Jane. This is... I don't know how to equate us right now.
Situationship, okay.
That's it.
Situationship. There is a... You can just scooch the mystery objects off my couch. Just don't let them... Just gently set them on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And she does, and she sits down. And as she sits down, a long conversation happens between Kindred, two Kindred, and a human. Hex, add the flaw, Masquerade Breacher, and Jane onto your sheet. Dark Secret. And as you all...
This is your fucking fault.
This is your fault. As you all have your moments separated from each other, wondering with questions, one with a primogen and a promise to do things. A cultist with a group of crazy thin bloods. A gangrel and an independent on a mission. Night City begins to waken, and the sun does arise, and you all do sleep. And as you all sleep, we're gonna go to one other scene. It's not held with any of you. It's back in that factory. Footsteps begin to break as sunlight begins to peer and the shutters begin to lift. And a woman who looks completely bald with tattoos on her stare down at this machinery, this broken object. And then a man shows up in a blue suit with piercing blue eyes that almost seem alterated. She looks at the man for a moment. It is not all bad news. Mr. Blue, Eden did download their likeness into her memory. So we still have that. The man doesn't say anything. He just stares at the broken piece of machinery for a moment. And as he does, the woman holds her hand up. And above the broken piece of machinery, and a pure orb of spherical magic, not blood magic, real magic, begins to revert. It pops, breaks. The machine begins to come back to what it originally was until there is just Hex laying there, empty like a doll. And then the lights of his eyes turn on. And that is where we will end our Kindred story for now. Hello everyone, I have been your storyteller this evening, but let's go around and say hi to all of our lovely Kindred. At the table, we will start with our dear doctor.
Oh, hello everybody. My name is Decca Goody. That's where you can find me. And today I got a chance to play your probably like one of the better med tech Banu Hakims in the name of short form Doctor.
Isidora.
Hi, I'm Saber. I apologize for my extra little friends, Daisy and Bluebell. I had the absolute delight to play our Sabat Salubri, Isadora. You can find me just about anywhere as Strange Occurrence. And I look forward to the next game.
Hex.
Hey everybody, I am Mike, also known as Frau Enhigar, and I have had the pleasure of playing your latest wet dream, Hex Steelgrave.
And Jane Doe.
Hello, I am Super Rat Lord or Rachel, and I have had the pleasure of playing your manic nightmare non-binary Jane Doe.
And I am Sir Cuttlefish. I've had such a pleasure of playing out this story and enjoying this forced coterie and watching all of their shenanigans and seeing how they survived and adapted to Night City. You can find me at Sir Cuttlefish, the link below, as always, or here in the void. But as we say in Ichor and Ink, if you cannot keep it clean, please
try to cover up as much as you possibly can.
Nah,
Keep it scary.
just keep it scary. Bye.
Bye.